Well, today we're finally going to replace this box. We've got a new one to go on because of all this damage, and it's actually cheaper to buy a whole box than it was to do the body work on this panel. I think they're $1,100 plus paint, plus installation, plus. Once it's in the hands of the shop, it's out of your control. Anyway, now this should go really good, or it could go really sideways. Either way, we're gonna videotape it, and we're gonna hope for the best. We've already broken the back window in the truck once, dinking around with the tractor. And anyway, okay, let's see what happens. Turn the air conditioning off. Immediately it tries to go forward on me. A little bit. That's enough. Just gonna make sure we're not caught on anything. Not too bad, all the wires are free. Hydraulics are a little touchy on this girl. Okay. It's looking pretty good. Try backing up slowly here. You can see that front left corner is a little bit hung up. Let's just go see what's going on up there. She's okay. It's just me being paranoid. Tried to tilt there, that's not great. Coat on the fuel filler pipe a little bit. Alright, that should do it. It's the fuel filler pipe that's the tricky part. Really is a two-man job. So, but yeah, it's just me. So you do what you gotta do. Let's tilt the nose down a little bit. Make sure we don't back up into anything while we're at it. The box isn't really that heavy. It's a big plastic box, really, with metal sides. Not really sure why Toyota didn't just go all plastic, because here in Canada, nothing survives the winters we have. Nothing. I don't care what it is. Well, plastic will for a while until the ultraviolet, kind of destroys everything. Of course, even the plastic can't survive that. All right. Well, let's go have a look and see what we've done here. So the fun part, getting the fuel filler out of here, it seems pretty easy, just 4 bolts, but the fuel door is held on with 2 rivets. Why they went with rivets, I have no idea. But the replacement box I have, the door's missing and I gotta drill off the bracket. But anyway, other than that, it was pretty, this blanket was just to protect the cab in case it swung. So you can see the front here, nice. I don't know why I'm showing this. I'm gonna sell this. This could be good for somebody. I don't know, if you need a right-hand side, because it's in decent shape. No dents and no bodywork on the right-hand side. All right. So then we have the flatbed conversion Toyota Tacoma here. So I had one bolt that was not very cooperative. So there's 6 bolts holding the bed on. They have captive nuts. They're pretty big bolts. And this guy, he's like, nope, no friggin' way am I coming out of there. So the bolt broke away from where it was welded in place, and you're screwed. So I had to cut it off. I'm gonna have to cut it off again. We're gonna have to weld a captive nut in here. I suppose I could put a normal nut in there this isn't a production line. But when I started looking at that, I was gonna try to get in there and work on it. I thought, well, I'm gonna drop the spare tire. Hell no, you are not dropping the spare tire. It's been in there too long, and this mechanism is frozen solid. So maybe while we have the box off, we'll pressure wash what you see here. We'll drop the bracket off that's holding the spare tire on, and we will, I don't know, hit it with enough heat that it relents and says, okay, I will move. Or we buy a new one. Not a new one. We'll go to maybe the boneyard. We can get one. I don't know. Anywho, yeah, here's a bare bones back end of a 2016 Tacoma quad cab. Not bad for 10 years, I suppose, especially here in Canada. It's this has 340,000 kilometers on it, so it's seen a lot of driving. And the driveline's still good. It's nice and smooth. The engine runs great, doesn't burn any oil. I better put the fuel filler cap back on this thing. Keep the black flies and the mosquitoes and the rain that's supposed to be coming. Keep the rain out of there. We'll clean that up. And then we gotta go get the other box that's sitting in the forest. You probably can't see it, but it's way over there. You see the white. Anyway, I bought that last fall. We'll get it over here and do the reverse sequence of what we just did. Fun stuff. I hope you're having a good day. This is my new shop, by the way. It's a mess. It's not arranged. There's no storage. We haven't figured out where the heck I'm still building the house, so there's no time to work on the shop when you're building the house. In fact, I shouldn't even be working on the truck, except my wife said, if you work on anything on the house today, I'm gonna stay home and keep an eye on you. So I said, no, I'll work on the truck. So she went away. She went to see my kids. So, our kids. I'm unsupervised. What do? Take the box off my truck. Anyway, so that's fun. I'm not gonna show you the whole thing. I'm gonna pressure wash it and clean it up here, and then we'll cut this bolt off and get the remnants out of there. Get it ready to do the reassembly. And yeah, not a bad way to spend a Saturday, I suppose. I can think of worse ways. Hope you guys are having a good day, and I hope you have a healing room where you can go and do this kind of work because it's good for the soul and other things. Anyway, you have a good day.